that TAILOR is going to be screening in your wonderful country. I have never visited Hong Kong, and hopefully I will have the chance by accompanying TAILOR if COVID allows it. So TAILOR is a coming of old age story. It is the story of a 50-year-old man, an extinguished tailor who finds himself being threatened of losing everything. And because the tailoring shop is the last thing that has remained in his world, being very isolated and having not much of a social life, he finds the strength for the first time in his life to take his future in his own hands. For him, continuing the craft of tailoring is the only thing that makes him alive, and this is what creativity is, what gives him the strength to go on and have the chance to change. The original inspiration for the story of TAILOR was the economical crisis in Greece. I was living in London at the time when the crisis started and witnessing the changes in everyday life, especially how it influenced the small independent shops and crafts as tailoring, was something that triggered me to devote this film particularly on this craft. And the more we got into the script, the more we started meeting tailors and fabric owners in Greece, and that gave us a completely different perspective in the sense that we realized that there are literally 5 tailors left in Athens who are still active. So TAILOR would be one of them. Casting Dimitris for the main role was for sure a choice not only of an actor but also a genre, because Dimitris brought up the comedy element of the film. I personally think that he, as a personality, shares something in common with his character. So kind of the character met the actor, and it was a common creation. And the last draft of TAILOR was written by Tracy and me, having Dimitris on our minds. For our character, tailoring is the only thing that inspires him, is the thing that keeps him alive. Trying to maintain his craft gives him the power to reinvent himself and create a new future for him. It is very exciting for me and for everybody who worked on this film that TAILOR has been very attractive to audiences in Asia. We are now nominated for the Japanese Film Awards, Academy Awards, for foreign film, and it has been released in the cinemas in Japan, and it's also going to be released in China and Taiwan. It will and has been released in many countries in Europe, and also will be released in Brazil. However, besides Europe, it's very thrilling to me that countries like Hong Kong are finding something of themselves in this character and in this story. I'm guessing it's because probably in a subconscious way I have been very influenced by Asian cinema and the poetry and the lyricism and the quiet moments, and I've always been studying these films, so I'm guessing I have something hidden Asian inside me, which has appeared.